Well, sure, I can do that. I'll be playing Century 1 Iris, who is a fetchling slash changeling swashbuckler. And in case you wonder how they look, pretty pale with their right eye being a golden color, while the what's called the left eye is green. They wear a green hat with a red orange feather, and their preferred weapon is a rapier.
Nice. All right. Let's see here. Lion's muted, so
He did missed what he was playing though. He's in the voice, the
VC
voice
text.
call text. I always forget about that feature. That's a thing now.
Yeah. Oh. He was talking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. My bad. I didn't see you. Oh my god. Okay. Like I completely forgot the feature too. But alright, Lion, why don't you tell us what you're playing? He's typing.
Tab.
Yeah.
I completely forgot that this text channel was like a feature.
I know.
I think everyone did.
It's so
it doesn't
rarely
advertise
it's so the only reason I know it exists was because I created a channel just for music commands, because I was tired of getting the chat spammed with the playing now this.
It's actually a smart way to use it.
Yeah. Yeah, typing. The epic rage of furious typing. Alright. As I said before, I am a Vanara alchemist. His name's Mamu Chandru, and his main weapons are explosives and a dagger.
Explosion.
Explosions. Perfect for a police officer.
We don't know what we're getting up to yet.
Yeah. Actually, that is exactly what you're getting up to. The campaign will begin with all you being inducted into the Edge Watch.
Speaking of which, is this more of a voluntary thing that we're joining, or is this more like being what's what I'm looking for? Conscripted.
Basically conscripted.
Oh boy.
Alright. Alright, while Mithro's typing, let's go on to Falcon. Why don't you tell us about what you're playing?
I am playing Gris, a 3-foot-tall albino psychic rat folk. He's a very friendly individual. He's young by rat folk standards. I'm not sure how old they live, but I know that he's a young adult. He talks fast, he eats a lot, and he is very friendly.
Alright. Alright, Putsley, it's your turn. Tell us about your character.
Hey, I haven't quite decided on how to properly pronounce his first name. Dergus, either Dergus, Dergus, Durgus, whatever you want. Molten Stone. He's a dwarf champion. I don't really have a appearance for him yet because I've been busy. But for like how he looks in the mind's eyes, a dwarf. But like quite pale skin and like blonde hair.
God, are we all pale?
I think so. Well, I guess we'll find out in a bit. All right, Mithril Lion just tapped his second paragraph. To be fair, he has a background in fireworks and can be serious, but mostly just enjoys making life a little lighter for others. Nice. Vibe, you're up next.
Okay. I am playing Joji Locktear. He is a Kitsune Tiefling Thaumaturge. Generally just a pretty polite and kind guy, and is a wandering teacher.
Yeah, nice. Ah, this is our party of police officers, gentlemen. We shall be the best police force that Absalom shall know.
The Harry Squadron.
Yes.
Maybe? I don't know.
So-
How do fetchings have out of hair?
Maybe. I know races start with their own hit points. I love the default dancing fucking Skaven.
Skaven. Just for the
Yeah.
record, when I am under the effects of stupefy, such as after I've done my unleash psyche feature, I will be talking like a Skaven.
I don't see
I
anything
like
wrong with
going
that.
through-
Nope, not at all.
It's more a warning than anything.
Yeah. All right. So, I also want to take note that we do have some new players in here, the ones who've never played Pathfinder before.
I have no fucking idea what I'm doing.
I have read
Same.
what seem to be all the important parts of the book, and vaguely know what's going on.
Yeah. The rules are also free. There is a site called Archives of Nethys. You can give it a quick Google, and you can look up just about everything here. Not only is this like embraced, but it's also encouraged by Paizo. So they basically just said, yeah, our rules are completely free. You can look them up if you want. You don't need to buy our book.
Pretty cool of them.
Yeah.
One might even say based.
Oh yeah, Paizo is very base. Like the second WotC tried to WotC started pulling their bullshit, they're all like, "Yeah, we're gonna make our own license."
And then it was like, oh yeah, by the way, if they're gonna try to put us in court, well, we're just gonna fight them.
I mean, I guess one important thing to realize was that Disney was actually against Hasbro this entire time when they tried to pull this shit, because Disney
Oh,
actually
really?
used the OGL as well.
Not only that, also the what's called the estate of Lord of the Rings was also because, and they have already lost their lawsuit against them long time ago.
Yes, that's why they're called halflings and not hobbits, along with several other things.
Yeah.
By the way, Artemis, it's Joji, not Joy.
Yeah. Sune, are we going to be the Harry Squadron? Howdy, this bull knows sort of what's happening. Yeah. But basically, as we covered, action economy is stated into 3 actions instead of the normal action, bonus action, and movement. Everything has an action, and certain actions, especially if you're a spellcaster, can take multiple actions, which you should tell by the number of arrows you see against the thing on your sheet. The number of arrows dictates how many actions it takes to do that thing. Movement is 1 action, and you can use all 3 actions during your turn to move. Attacking is also an action, and if you choose to attack more than once during your turn, you incur what's called a multiple attack penalty, which you should see as MAP -5 and MAP -10 on your character sheets for if you are currently holding any weapons. Or you should see it as an unarmed strike, which everybody has access to. That's right, everybody can throw a punch. Everybody can throw 3 punches, even the itty bitty little wizard.
I, with my 8 strength, could throw 3 punches. They will all suck.
They will all suck.
And then watch as the dice just gives you like 3 nat 20s, and your critical
Yeah.
success. Isn't that correct? If it's a nat 20, it's a critical success, even if it doesn't meet the what's it called, like even if it isn't 10 above the AC or whatever it is
Yeah.
you try.
Yeah, because that's another thing I want to specify. Crits matter. So, yeah, you can not only get a critical success or a critical fail by rolling a nat 20 and nat 1 respectively, you could also get them if you are 10 above or 10 below the difficulty class that you have to meet. So, for example, if you are attacking an enemy with 20 armor class and you happen to roll a 30, that is a critical hit. Critical hits naturally do not double your damage dice, but rather just flat out double your damage. So you will hit hard in this game if you roll a critical hit. However, yeah, this also applies to saving throws. If you critically succeed a saving throw against a damaging effect, you just don't take any damage. And on a critical fail, you take double. So crits are both your best friend and your worst enemy. Best get acquainted with them, because they are easier to obtain here. Let's see here, what else? What else we got? Oh yes, I should probably say something about diagonal movement. Moving diagonally past the first time costs 10 feet of movement. So you can move diagonally once for free, and then the rest costs 10, and the rest is 10 feet to move diagonally again. That's just how the system works.
Ah.
Oh yeah, may want to mention the thing about shields.
Yes.
And
Shields work differently here in Pathfinder, as in you don't get the AC bonus flat out. Instead, you have to spend an action during your turn to raise it, which will then apply the shield +2 bonus. Shield, you could also use a reaction, if you're one of the classes that has it, to shield block. This will actually reduce the amount of damage you take should the attack still hit you by an amount equal to the shield's hardness value. Which, if you're a class that does start with a shield, such as our dwarf champion here, then the default shield should have a hardness value of 5. This means if you were to and a shield HP of 20. Yeah, shields have HP here. So what happens when you shield block is that first the damage is reduced by the hardness value. And then, after the reduction has been applied from the hardness value, you still take damage, but your shield also takes damage. So let's say, for example, a basic shield has a hardness of 5 and an HP of 20. Let's say I ran a crit that gets shield blocked and the damage is 15. So first it's reduced by 5, and then our dwarf champion takes to 10 damage, and their shield takes 10 damage. And because their shield if your shield HP goes to half or below, it breaks, which means you can't use it until you get it fixed. So this also means if you have the mending spell / cantrip, I don't know if it's a cantrip in here, then that means you can repair the shield and get it working again. So more or less, teamwork is important.
Makes the dream work.
Yep, teamwork makes the dream work. Face tanking is a very rare thing to see happen because of how high the numbers can get. Let's take a goblin, for instance. Everyone knows that the standard 5e goblin has a +3 to hit to you. That very same goblin here in Pathfinder has a +8 to hit you.
Yeah, I've noticed the numbers get much higher, much quicker in this game.
That's because they scale with level.
Ah.
Thankfully, our numbers also do that to some degree.
Every single level, you will see your numbers increase. By the way, you're also probably wondering, you probably saw the TEML when you were picking your skill proficiencies and wondered, I wonder what the fuck those things are. Well, that's simple.
Imagine knowing stuff.
Yeah, that is, the proficiencies have levels as well in here. There are 5 levels to a proficiency: untrained, trained, expert, master, and legendary. as your starting from trained, you get your proficiency bonus in that thing is equal to your level +2, and then +2 for each level you have. For untrained is just 0. You don't get anything aside from your ability modifier that you currently have. Trained is your level +2, expert is +4, master is +6, legendary is +8. And which if you know how, and which after learning how the system works, that is very good because that's also an increased chance to crit. So, well, we do have quite a party. I'm also glad we have ourselves a champion, so we have some source of healing, because you don't get a whole lot of it here in Pathfinder.
Yeah, I was torn between either this or a rogue,
Yeah.
but I'm like, there's a swashbuckler, so probably better to go something
Big and
with a
tanky,
bit, with a bit different abilities.
Yeah. So what I'm hearing is big numbers, big chances. That is correct, Lion. Big numbers, big chances. However, just be aware the enemies have the same thing, so you will get hit. Being a frontliner is having high AC isn't about avoiding hits; it's about avoiding crits.
Expect me to be not near the front of combat because I'm just repeatedly I'm just casting cantrips at people.
Yeah.
The power of the mind rat.
The power of the mind rat.
Ah.
Mm.
And
Well,
I'm sure he will make funny noises.
well, just drop a rock on their feet, and then make them flat, because then they are permanently flat-footed.
Drops an anvil on you.
Mm. Proceed to drop anvil. And to be honest, I was thinking of changing classes if no one took a tankier class. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we have quite the thing. We got a swashbuckler, we got a champion, we got a thaumaturge, we got a psychic, and I don't remember our fifth.
Alchemist.
Alchemist, yeah. Alright. Yep, we got our nice little thing there. Alright.
We
I
got
hope
our
everyone-
gaggle of weirdos.
Our
Yep.
gaggle of weirdos, yep, that are soon to be the debatably best police officers in Absalom.
Debatably.
Debatably, yeah.
Depends
We
on
are-
who you ask.
According to my mother, yes, we are.
Yeah.
She's a nice dwarven lady.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Eh.
Yeah.
Questionable.
Anybody else? Yeah, they're dead.
Yeah, they're either dead or just don't like us because we murdered someone they know.
Yeah.
Just apparently a lot of people in universe are not big fans of rat folks, but that's really just because they have misconceptions that rat folk are dirty because rat. But Gris is very well groomed.
That is actually a fact about rats. They are quite well groomed.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean I like the ones that are living in the walls of the restaurant I work at in real life.
That's yeah.
People
Didn't
die if they
say
are
they weren't
killed.
gross, but they do have quite well grooming. That was
They take good
fantastic
care
English,
of
but whatever.
themselves. Everything else, not so much.
Yeah.
Path
Rat
munch.
moment.
What is this? Oh, so there is a path builder importer. How about that?
Yeah, there is. And until recently, like I think it was 19 stuff like what was it? Like the web weaving Anady and Changeling with the charming liar would cause it to basically be like to import twice.
Hmm. Well, would everybody like me to get that module? I'd have to turn off the I'd have to like shut down the game world for the time being as I install the module.
I mean, at this point, we already got all this
Yeah.
stuff in, don't
Yeah, at that point you've already got all the stuff. I'm just saying this for our champion, unless they found their liberator cause in there.
Yeah, it's just I'm just going through all of it. I'm just getting it built up.
Isn't
Uh,
isn't Liberator just that you pick the champion and then liberate it's like a subclass or something?
Yeah. Like from what I saw though, basically when I made my champion it only gave me two options, Paladin and Redeemer, so I'm guessing he's just copying everything in there.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
kind of
whatever,
just.
D2.
I kind of just went down the list of things in a Path Builder. Now I'm just doing that here.
Yeah.
I had a question.
What's up?
So the champion has a shield block reaction.
Yeah.
So how does that differ from like the normal shield block? Because you said like before you.
For raising your basically the difference between raising your shield and shield blocking. For one thing, raising your shield is an action, and that is what applies the shield's AC bonus until the start of your next turn.
Okay.
Shield blocking is when you're like, "Ooh, that attack is going to hurt me. Let me block that with my shield. Let me block that attack with my shield so it hurts me less."
Okay. So
Yeah.
shield block is based on one instance of damage, whereas the actual action is
Applying the shield
continuous.
AC bonus, yeah. And that effect is also automatic.
Weird. The Liberator are on the list.
Let's see here. Mithril hasn't even started on their sheet. You okay, buddy? I'm trying to figure out how it works, sorry. Yeah, well, let's see here. There should be little plus symbols you can add. There's also a compendium you can drag from. Do forgive all the modules. It's a pretty big compendium. Whoa! Whoa, office chair. I got an office chair, so it just rolled out. It just tried to roll out under me. Flying around on the chair.
Simply don't have it do that.
Yeah.
Insert unfunny skill issue joke.
Yes. Let's see. Background translator.
Oh yes, by the way, Gris speaks 8 languages.
That's good. That's good.
I hope Aklo is one of them.
Is Aqua? Is that the? Wait, isn't that the Dark Phase speech?
I believe something from the ethereal plane, but I know Aklo comes up once. That's why I'm saying. Like, I hope someone speaks Aklo.
Oh.
Hang on, my dogs are barking about something. I gotta go see what they're barking at.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna go see if I'm gonna go get something to eat real quick.
Oh. Oh yeah, Aklo, yes. Because I was like, yeah, what to take for my extra one? Let's just take a weird one.
You know what? Make sure I did it correctly. How many languages are you supposed to know at the beginning?
You have two languages that is like the one is common. In some instances, with the rare one, you get stuff like Mawanki for the what's called spider, but that's basically just like, yeah, Afrikaan or something. And then you have the second one, which is depending on your thing. Like with a dwarf, I would think it was dwarfish, and then depending on your intellect modifier, you get extra one, unless you have the multi-language, the feed, which I think, which gives you two extra.
There were 2 squirrels having a fight in my front yard. That's what the dogs were all excited about.
haven't even thought of a voice for my character yet.
I tend to not try to do much with the voices. I don't have a lot of range.
Doesn't help that like I'm on 4 hours of sleep right now
Ooh.
and still slightly drunk.
My
grandson
was drunk also.
You know, thinking about it, that's accurate for a dwarf.
That's
It does
not a
sound very dwarfy.
yeah, but that's not a dwarf. That's one of my another character I can make, and it's one of my favorites.
It just occurred to me I chose the teacher background, but I didn't give them much intelligence.
I've had
Didn't
some
have to be a good
teachers in
teacher.
real life who are absolute fucking dipshits.
Man, like
Look,
maybe you're
Okay.
just a old school teacher, so if they don't like understand what you mean, you just take like what's called like a piece of what's called like a lock and just
Leather.
smacks them with it or something, or just it's like, now I teach you what your father should have taught you, and just take out your belt and just smacks them over the finger.
Throw a book at their head.
Throw a book.
Thankfully, I do speak Aklo.
Nice.
Mithril doesn't
Aglo,
speak,
yes. Oh my
Yes.
god, we can speak.
Yes, I speak Aklo, Common, Draconic, Dwarven, Elven, Goblin, Orcish, and Ysoki.
I can provide shadow tongue or shadow speak or whatever. It's shadow tongue, yes.
I'm
You
like
got
one of those small
Dwarvish.
village teachers. I teach the people their letters, and
Yes, you're
that's about what you need.
the village schoolhouse. Got it.
Yeah, we're talking that guy.
Don't worry. I will be the smart.
I'd hope someone would do that.
Mithril
I
can't
am an
find what
I am an
is a
intelligent
sheep.
psychic, not a charisma psychic. I have the charisma of a bucket of oatmeal.
Uh,
Specifically a bucket. I don't know why oatmeal is in a bucket, but it is.
yeah, just right there, like
I have
on
the
regular
charisma.
sheet, there should be just like in those boxes. You should be able to just like click the box or the icon on the right side of the box, and it should just pop that open.
I wonder if could it be that the Liberator is limited to only to a certain deity?
Yeah, because I'm a champion of Saren Ray, so that could be part of it.
Oh yeah, let me try and pull it up and see, because I just chose something like yeah, most likely just some devil or something.
I don't know if it's important to my class at all, but I chose Desna because that one sounded chill.
Oh, Desna is cool. I think she's like protector of the traveler. Like
Yeah, and my person's big on traveling around, so I was like, oh, that works.
I don't think I picked a deity mostly because I couldn't find any information.
it's hard to get like deities. Usually you need to go to either. I know Myth Keeper has like a really good one over like here we have these deities, here we have that, and then oh yeah,
Because
here's like the collection.
I just picked-
The only deity that I could find information, I could find literally any amount of information on is Grandma Rat, who is basically the dark Ysoki god of necessary evils.
Sounds like a lovely lady.
Weird.
Sometimes
the
you
Liberator
sometimes
shows
you
up.
gotta be a greedy bitch. But I doubt Gris, the very friendly rat, would really be a fan of the necessary evils rat.
Yeah.
I played a smart character, but I don't know anything.
And yet
you
know, and
not-
yet you
you're
know
not
that you know
straightforward.
nothing.
I have also I do not have proficiency in like any charisma skills. Please do not ask me to
But-
lie or seduce.
Relax. I think I can like, if it is charisma, I can handle it.
Good. I'm glad one of us can, because I have the charisma of I have
yeah.
the strength of a wet noodle and the charisma of a brick.
I've
Well,
got
got you
decent
covered.
charisma. Apparently, that's what this class uses. I kind of thought Thaumaturge would be more of a wisdom class, but then he's charisma.
Yeah, a lot of classes. Like I think like charisma is like the big thing for all, like all the minority of the caster classes.
Yeah. Like I know a champion operates off charisma.
Yep.
Also
And might
funny how I
make
went to
less
go get
sense.
something to eat and instead came back with something to drink.
Liquid
Bruh.
breakfast.
Yeah, all
so.
goes down the same place.
Yeah.
What was my daily win, by the way? I just no, he doesn't see this. Should be the first thing that opens up.
It's weird. Paladin should, like Samurai, should have the Liberator.
Oh no, I'm helping Mythal right now.
Yeah.
They're having issues on there, and they can't even get to just their character pages. Sounds like.
There it's in the actors tab. Let's see.
Yeah, that's what they say they're at.
Let's see here. Whoa. Yeah. Let's see. Because there are tabs. I don't know if Mithril's ever used Foundry before. Or if they're on a mobile device. That will explain it.
No, the screenshot looks like PC. Looks like they took a picture of the PC screen.
Is this what you meant? That's a macro. He's trying to make a macro.
Oh no, don't go into the greater mysteries. It's not worth it. Oh, well, it's worth it, but it's really hard.
See.
Oh, they're on a tablet.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that explains it.
So tablet works different. I have never used this on a mobile.
To my knowledge, I don't think Foundry supports tablets because they don't have the touch one.
Yeah, there's a module that does, but
Hasn't been updated in I think since V9, and it's like an early V9, so it's questionable if it works. I know.
major oofers.
And I
Let's
know it was like not a feature, but it was like one of the things that was like voted on, like, okay, get like that feature, and it seems to always be like no one is really interested in it.
Yeah, because it's more this tablet I have a keyboard on, so I thought it would work. Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
How do I add a spell?
Oh no.
You gotta. Well, first you got the spellcasting entry for your School of Magic, and what type of caster you are.
Yeah, I have that up for this champion specific one.
Yeah. Let's see here. You are a divine, I believe. And you have focus, and you are also a focus caster, so you're probably wanting to add lay on hands. I believe you could just add click and drag lay on hands from the compendium.
Okay.
What
'Cause
the?
I also have fire array as well.
Can I even get this working? I don't know.
That's a really good question.
There we go. I got lay on hands.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like I'm sorry because like that sucks for you, man. That really sucks. Like I wish there was more I could do, but I'm not a coding wizard.
Imagine being a wizard.
I've actually played a
That's-
wizard before in 5e.
I mean,
Did you take 5 minutes to decide you should use Fireball?
Oh no! I was a war magic wizard, so it took me 5 minutes to figure out I should use shield.
I played a scribe wizard, but it was in a terribly run game where the DM was convinced he could run Dark Souls in a turn-based TTRPG format with 10 players. So I spent an hour waiting to cast Witch Bolt.
No, no,
Eh,
no.
If you want a Dark Souls experience in 5e, just run out of the abyss.
Oh yeah, I played that. There is a. They actually did make a Dark Souls.
Yeah, yeah.
TTRPG using. Actually, I think they made it using 5e.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it though, but I did play Out of the Abyss and can confirm. Close enough. Went through a lot of characters.
As you do.
One of them ended up getting revived like 3 times over the course of the adventure. At very random points in the
It
adventure.
be that way.
Yeah. Fucking. Yeah. I also tried running Dungeon of the Mad Mage. You could probably imagine how that went.
Why would you do that to yourself?
I wanted to see if we could actually how far we could make it.
If we did want to try, it looks like there is a mobile improvements add-on. I wonder if that would fix things for him.
I run that as well on a different thing. It does not.
Ah, okay. Oh, yep, that's the one. Dark Souls, the one playing game.
Yeah, like I think another option we could have is basically you could spectate, and someone else could control your character. That's an option that we have available. You could tell them what you want the character to do. Yes, that works. 5. You want my character sheet then?
I can try. Maybe we should pass it to one of the people with more experience with the game, though.
I guess I could. All right. Hey, you think you could send me a link to your path builder? I can fill in the sheet for you. So yeah, I will take control of Mithro's sheet. That way he doesn't. That way he's not left out. I refuse to leave a player in the dust like this. I refuse. Ow, my knee. Why did I punch my knee?
Because you're dumb.
I
don't
am
know.
dumb. Thank you.
Just out here trying our best.
Yeah, we're trying our best. So you now the path builder wasn't complete, so I filled it in physically. Oh, you mean it wasn't complete?
Could be the special things like I think it's musical prodigy example that doesn't specify like okay example that's only applying for dance.
Yeah.
That's one thing I know. If you use Path Muncher, you have to like re-import that thing from the compendium.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. Well, send me what you have. Just send me the link to your path builder. I'll fill in then, and then just DM me a screenshot of what you filled in IRL. Because I can probably import it that way using Path Muncher. Because I think we covered everything we need to cover for session 0, unless anybody has any more questions.
So, You said we've been conscripted into the police force?
More or less, yeah.
Alright. And second question, where the fuck are we exactly?
You are in Absalom, which is basically medieval New York.
Ah, we're in Mega New York, got it. I only know the geography through the funny labeled meme map, where it says things like big fucking lake.
Yes, I love that one.
Yeah, let's see here. I can actually pull up Absalom right now. Let's see here. Here we are. Let me just
I fucked up Eosin, and that's about it.
yeah. So basically you all will start here in the Precipice Quarter. This is where you're starting?
Kind of looks like Baldur's Gate.
Kinda does, yeah. Oh, yeah. So basically, you'll start here in the Precipice Quarter, where you'll just do some minor things, like, settle shop owner disputes, or,
Kill
fucking...
people.
no murder, so unfortunately. All your blows are
Uh,
non-lethal.
Alright, it's time for us to walk into establishments going, "Oi, what's all this then?"
Yeah. That seems about right.
Look how fast I can move.
Okay, I'm looking at this meme map, and what the heck is going on in this game?
Did you see the
Women
common?
versus space robots?
Is it the communist ninjas?
No, I haven't seen that one yet. Was that commies? Ninjas, let's see.
Unable to create PDF. Make sure that your character details only contain Latin characters. Cyrillic, and Greek alphabets are not supported. What?
I don't fucking know, man.
I don't know either.
At some point, I need to actually find actually learn the lore for Pathfinder to figure out where the fuck Gris is from.
Yeah.
Yeah, because all I know for certain is Gris has a very not edgy backstory.
His parents isn't dead.
His parents are alive, his extended family's all doing well, he's from a loving, supportive Yusoki community that were understanding of his strange abilities and habits. And he decided to leave because he wanted to learn more things.
Yeah.
And then he ended up, now he's in Mega New York for some reason, and he's been drafted into the police.
Oh, I didn't even know you could be drafted into that.
Apparently you can in Mega New York.
Who would have
Yeah.
guessed?
And honestly, like, as soon as it starts, you get chewed out by your lieutenant. Because, I wanted the best of the best. Instead, I got a group of adventurers so green, you practically got gills.
I see, we're getting yelled at by the drill sergeant from fucking Full Metal Jacket.
Yes.
When are we going to encounter the NPC who's definitely going to shoot him in the bathroom?
Probably around book 3.
Oh, Lord.
Fair enough.
Because there are 6 books to this adventure.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know how anything works. I'm just here to be funny little guy.
Don't
because-
worry, you'll learn as we go.
Yeah.
Once we start
Because-
next week,
yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, the easiest way to get me interested in a TTRPG
do.
is to tell me that I can play a funny little guy who does magic.
That is a very good reason to play TTRPG. So I'm going to smoke now. I don't know if you guys want to stick around or anything in case you have any more questions, but that should just about cover session 0. Once we get into the session 1 next week, I can start teaching you more how you're going to fight.
Prepare for psychic mind powers.
Oh yeah, I'll let my coding buddy know what everybody's playing, so that way he can fill in any automation to make your classes a bit more easier to play.
Using the power of my mind, I throw a rock at you.
Yeah. All right. I will see you guys next week. And
Alright, well then.
Mithril, stick around because this is I am going to make sure you play through this campaign, even if I have to do it for you.
Asnix.
What's up? You can just call me Zane.
Zane? Okay. I'm just going through Hero Forge right now to build a picture for my character. Once I have it all, send it to you on Discord.
You got it.
And
All right.
yeah.
DM me if you have any more questions.
Okay, sounds good.
Peace.
Bye.